Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, November 13, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Florida Panthers vs Tampa Bay Lightning. The offensive unit has led the way for the Panthers, but the defense has stepped up as well, allowing only 2.57 goals per game. Aaron Ekblad and Mackenzie Weegar have combined for 2.0 defensive point shares and 43 blocked shots, while Radko Gudas and Gustav Forsling have combined for 1.6 defensive point shares and 40 blocked shots to give the Panthers 2 great defensive pairings. In addition, Sergei Bobrovsky is having a strong start to the season with a .946 save percentage and a 1.73 goals against average on 242 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Tampa Bay Lightning. Against Carolina, Tampa Bay had their offensive struggles, and that ended up costing them a point in the standings. The Lightning were outshot 12-3 in the opening period of play, though neither side was able to light the lamp, leaving things scoreless after 20 minutes of play. Tampa Bay was outshot 10-8 in the second period of play, but scored the lone goal of the stanza to take a 1-0 lead after 40 minutes of action. Steven Stamkos scored his 7th goal of the season at the 9 o'clock mark off assists from Matthew Joseph and Alex Killorn. The third period saw Tampa Bay outshot 8-6 and outscored 1-0 to send the game to overtime. In the extra session, both teams had one shot on goal, but the Lightning surrendered the winning goal to end up with the OT loss. Andrei Vasilevsky made 29 saves for the Lightning, who were outshot 31-18 in the loss. He's slated to get the start and goal again here. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. Pittsburgh Penguins vs Ottawa Senators. The Penguins have been good on offense this season, despite missing of Jenny Malkin. Sidney Crosby was placed in the COVID protocol on November 3rd, but should be able to return for this game. Pittsburgh ranks 12th in goals per game, 1st in shots per game, 21st in shooting percent, and 13th in scoring efficiency ratio. Jake Guentzel and Evan Rodrigues each led the team with 8 points. Guentzel has at least 1 point in 3 of the last 4 games. Our first betting advice is to pick Pittsburgh Penguin. They will be short-handed going into this game with 9 players sidelined due to positive COVID-19 tests. Forwards Austin Watson, Dylan Gambrell and Connor Brown and defensemen Victor Meat, Nick Holden and Josh Brown will miss this game. Ottawa is averaging 2.31 goals per game. They were shut out by the Kings in their last game. Drake Batherson leads the team with 12 points from 5 goals and 7 assists. Josh Norris has 9 points from 6 goals and 3 assists, while Tyler Ennis has 7 points from 1 goal and 6 assists. Ottawa has struggled defensively, giving up 3.46 goals per game. They gave up 2 goals in their last game, with Philip Gustafsson saving 36 of 38 shots. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Rangers vs Columbus Blue Jackets. The Rangers rank 7th in the league in road scoring offense. They will need a potent defense to get the win on the road in Columbus. They will potentially be without the services of fifth-year center Philip Chytil, as he is questionable with an upper body injury. The Rangers, who are 5-2-2 on the road this season, will look for continued success against the Blue Jackets. Veteran center Boone Jenner leads the team in goal percentage, scoring on 23.1% of his shots. The Blue Jackets hope his sharpshooting will be just one of the facets of a solid revenge win over the visiting Rangers. Elvis Merzlikins was in net for the Blue Jackets last meeting, but has only been back in net once since that game. We may see Joonas Korpisalo for the Blue Jackets, but make no mistake, the story of the game will play out on the offensive side for Columbus. Our first betting advice is to pick New York Rangers. Against Colorado in their previous game last Saturday, it took a third-period rally, but the Blue Jackets came through to earn their third straight win coming into this contest. The Blue Jackets were outshot 13-9 in the opening period of play, but skated off tied at 1 after 20 minutes of play. Gabriel Carlsson opened the scoring and gave Columbus the lead with his first of the year at 11:44 off assists from Yegor Chinakhov and Jakub Voracek. Colorado tied the game later in the period. In the second period, Columbus held a 17-9 advantage in shots, but were outscored 1-0 to trail 2-1 after 2 periods. The third period saw the Blue Jackets held a 16-14 edge in shots on goal and outscored the Avalanche 3-0 to earn the victory. Alexander Texier tied the game with his third of the season off assists from Eric Robinson and Elvis Merzlikins at 13:38 of the stanza. Cole Sillinger netted the eventual winner with his fourth of the year at 18:58 off assists from Chinakhov and Vladislav Gavrikov. Oliver Bjorkstrand salted it away with his fifth of the year into an empty net at 19:30 off assists from Boone Jenner and Gavrikov. Merzlikins made 34 saves for the Blue Jackets, who held a 42-36 edge in shots on goal in the victory. With Joonas Korpisalo starting Friday night, Merzlikins is expected to be between the pipes for this contest as well. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5. Los Angeles Kings vs Winnipeg Jets. This has not been much of a problem for the Kings, as they have relied on their defense and goaltending to win them games. This seems to be an effective strategy as the Kings have the third best defense in the league, with a Georgia G of 2.43. This is in spite of the fact that their star defenseman, Drew Doughty, has been out of the lineup since October 23 due to injury. In net, while Cal Peterson has been okay to start the season, the real story has been the re-emergence of Jonathan Quick. The 36-year-old netminder, in 8 games played, has a .431 record, a .935 SV%, and a 1.98 GAA. Our first betting advice is to pick Winnipeg. Winnipeg comes in off a nice 4-1 win over the Sharks here at home, which snapped a 2-game losing streak for them. The Jets trailed 1-0 after the first period, but they controlled the game the rest of the way. Scoring in the win was Kyle Connor, 10th of the year, Nate Schmidt, 1st, Jansen Harkins, 2nd, and Pierre-Luc Dubois, 8th. Snatching up the win was Connor Hellebuyck, who stopped 26 of the 27 shot attempts that he faced to move to 4-5 with a 2.97 GAA on the year, including 3-1 with a 1.96 GAA here at home. In his career, he is 104-67 with a 2.58 GAA here at home and 3-4 with a 3.01 GAA against the Kings. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5.